Alright guys, welcome to a new video. We're doing something a little different today. I've never done this before, and I figured a good time to do it was today because there weren't any bikes or ATVs to pick up. So we picked this beast up. It's a, I don't really even know what it is. It's a Ultra by Murray driving lawn tractor, 15 horsepower. Has overhead valve, 42-inch, has a parking brake, automatic drive, colder to command. I don't know if the brand's good or not. I'm not sure. I didn't look into any of this. I just saw it was up for 75 bucks and I just pounced on it because a riding lawnmower for 75 bucks is pretty good. The guy said it was sitting for, I think he said 10 years it was sitting here out in his lawn for 10 years. I pretty much had to dig it out. It was pretty bad. You don't want to look underneath the hood. There's a bunch of rat's nests underneath there, as to be expected if it was sitting 10 years. This lifter kind of works, kind of doesn't. So we'll have to fix that. It looks like the belt's in okay condition though. Doesn't look too bad. But he said he hit a chain and it just shut off about 10 years ago. And then he said that his battery was wearing out but I can't even find where the battery goes. I'm guessing it goes underneath this plate because the wires go into there. So the battery's gotta be under there somewhere. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. In there somewhere. So yeah, hopefully the electric start works. It doesn't have a key, so we're gonna have to kind of rig that up. The steering's kind of janky on it a little bit. Try to get this thing going. Try to cut some grass, see what happens. Yeah. Alright guys, well here's the piece right here. A couple rat's nests in here. Charlie wanted to open the lid and show them quick. I tried to get the cover off, but those stripped out. You have to drill those out.
Cover off?
This cover comes off.
Oh.
Just kind of lift it up. Little rat's nest right there.
It's not too bad.
Not too bad. But yeah, everything pretty much works on it, except the actual engine. So everything's there. So we're gonna. I'm probably gonna clean it off here first, and then pressure wash it, and then start working on it. Gotta get a battery in there somehow. I think the battery sits underneath right here. You can see the wires going to it.
We have one.
Yeah, got a battery for it and everything. So, all right, let's get to fixing it. Alright, so it's pretty much vacuumed off here. Let's go pressure wash it now. Let's see if it cleans up that green paint. And we gotta get off all the crap from the blade too. Alright guys, well I'd say that cleaned up pretty good. Charlie, come over here and look at this. Thing looks brand new. Holy cow. It's crazy. Look at that green paint. A couple rust spots, but not too bad. I mean, that looks really good. Look at that. Just look at it. Everything cleaned up. Cool. Now we can start digging into it, see if we can get the electrical hooked up, and see if this thing turns over. All right, we got the old battery out. Thing is dead. It just went right in here in the back. We're gonna put a battery that I know it works in, and then try to crank this thing over. All right, guys, so I started digging into the lawnmower. We're running into a couple issues. So first, we're not getting positive to the switch. I'm thinking it's the switch not working. So let's quick take a look at that. I've just been messing with it a little bit. I put a new battery in it, and now that's not working either. But here's the switch right here. This is the switch. I cleaned off all the connections. I took it actually apart, and everything looks pretty good. And then I just bypassed the positive into there, and now we're getting lights. So that's good. But the battery doesn't seem to be holding the charge, so we're gonna need to get that. And I can't figure out how to get that started to work, which button for that works. So I just jumped the solenoid, and it did turn over. I'll quick do that now, so you guys can see it. I'm gonna go grab my jumper. All right, we'll be using this thing. See if this works. Plug that guy in. Oh, it's not working at all. Alright, so that spun the motor over. Spun it over pretty good, actually. Let's see if we're getting spark now. Alright guys, let's see if we get spark here. Oh baby, we got spark. Okay, so I took off the air filter that was right here. We're gonna dump a bunch of gas in there, put the spark plug back in, and see if this thing fires up. Dang, I did not think we were gonna have spark. That's pretty good. So all I did was use those jumpers, bypass the positive on the switch, and we have spark. I had to bypass the brake lever switch. The brake is on the other side, and it leads to a switch underneath here. I just connected the two wires together, and that bypasses the switch. Now we have spark. We're gonna dump some gas on the carburetor over here, and then we're gonna give this another whirl. Definitely needs a new battery here. Here's the carburetor right here. See if she likes that. All right, let's see if she pops over. Hopefully she doesn't take off. I don't think she's in gear. We'll see. Oh, she started up. Oh yeah, baby. She has life. All right, we're gonna dump some more gas down and try her again. All right, guys, here we go. start it up again. Alright, so the tank is clean, so we're just going to dump a bunch of gas in there. Looks like the gas tank is plugged up. Let's see if this gas is getting past the filter. Alright, looks like we're getting past the filter. Let's see if she starts up again. Alright, so we know she starts up. Looks like we need a carb clean of some sort going on. And probably better gas in it. Alright, we got the carburetor off. Sitting right there. We'll clean that out. And then that goes on right there. So it looks like the bottom just twists right off. We'll see if that's the case here. A little rusty in there. Alright, that was a little bit rusty in there. Alright guys, carburetor's cleaned as best as I could. I put the choke to half on. Let's see if she starts up. she runs pretty good. We should probably check the oil here quick. See what that looks like. Runs pretty decent though. Ooh, not much oil in it. Not a whole lot of oil in it. Gotta add some oil. Alright guys, everything should be perfect on it. Let's see if it starts up here. Alright guys, well this switch is causing me some issues right here. I've been working on this for a while now. So this red wire should have positive when you switch it. I'll quick show you guys what happens here. So that wire should have positive right here. And when you switch it, it's not getting any reading on the voltmeter. So that's not good, but we're close. We just need the switch to work, new battery, and this thing should work great. Alright, so we're so close on finishing this thing. We just gotta get the switch to work. I'm gonna look up on Amazon, see if I can order a switch that matches that one. I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty hard to find, but yeah, it's pretty unique. But yeah, we got a lot done today, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. It was just really hard because I didn't know what was wrong with it at first, and all the connections were bad, all the wiring was messed up, so it was just a complicated thing. But we're getting there. It started up, it runs. We need to do an oil change, get a new switch and a new battery, and it should be good. And then also connect this rod right down here. I've got the connections over here, right there, and then we should be good to go. And then we can cut some grass. Stay tuned for that. Should be cutting some grass next video.